I'm a rebel. Actually, we have a fire pit too, which I think is technically illegal in Wakefield.
Tony would call you a scofflaw.
Scofflaw, one of my favorite words.
Calls me that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Not everybody likes our name. Somebody was standing in line with me at NERFA, and he looked at my name tag and he said, I would never hire you guys with a name like that.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That was our first NERFA. That was a great introduction.
I don't know his name.
I don't know his name, but he passed away. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that out loud, but
So for the benefit of Jeff and Donna, NERFA is the Northeast Regional Folk Alliance Conference. So it's like where you go to meet booking people and stuff. So the fact that this guy was like, never heard of you guys with a name like that was was not the most welcoming thing.
Right.
well, I remember, it started off funny too, because Penny had her name tag on his shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
And Penny goes, I hope you're looking at my name tag. So that's how it started off. So that was great too. Yeah, I don't know. He was a jerk every way you looked at it, so.
Are we doing this?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. So this song is a song that I wrote for DJ, who's been very, very kind to us, and pretty much to any songwriter in this room. He plays all of our
Played
music.
all of us.
He asked for somebody to write him a theme song for his show, and I did, and he plays it every Wednesday night, I think. I'm not usually up that late when it plays at the end of his show. And somebody else who wrote one for him was Zoe Mulford, and he plays her song at the beginning of his show. And one of her songs was picked up by Joan Baez. So Joan Baez covered her song, The President Sang Amazing Grace. It's a great song if you want to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Heading out at 6 o'clock, the blacktop stretches long on the road once again to Nowheresville. Turn up the radio, where for once I can belong. See your face in that song that haunts me still. Joe, won't you play that sad song again? The one that always makes me cry. Where the rain is still falling, a broken heart is calling, and sweethearts are waving goodbye. Roll the windows down, let the cool breezes in. Can see your impish grin in the rear view. Funny pothole streets, the roots intertwine and meet, and our dog's not been the same without you. Joe, won't you play that sad song again? The one that always makes me cry. Where the rain is still falling, a broken heart is calling, and sweethearts are waving goodbye. I can set my heart on cruise when we should be breaking news. Why do you have to go and choose your first love? Turn up the radio, where for once I can belong. See your face in that
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I've always loved that song. I think I actually first heard you play that at a NERFA conference, whatever, 4 years ago, whatever it was. I can't remember now, but yeah, I've always loved that.
It's our hit in our house.
It's your hit?
Yeah, in our house. It's Vance Gilbert's joke,
Yeah.
but applies to us too.
Well, I mean, just the fact that he plays it every week, that's very cool.
Yeah?
I mean, I know, like, you wrote it as a theme song, so that makes
Right.
sense. But yeah, I think that's very cool. All right, so I have been told that I write a lot of songs about running away, which, when I think about it, is true. And here's one of them. Hank is on the radio as I climb on the bus. Your cheating heart reminds me of us. But I got tired of all the fuss and all the fight. Maybe running away is wrong, but you ain't done me right. I'm gonna go down the road as far as I have to see this through. Ain't gonna stop till my broken heart's good as new. Where I land, I don't know, but I'm gonna go. Well, I might dance a two-step down in Tennessee and have a little etouffee in New Orleans. A rodeo cowboy might give me a ride. I swear I hung the moon in that big old Texas sky. I'm gonna go down the road as far as I have to see this through. Ain't gonna stop till my broken heart's good as new. Where I land, I don't know, but I'm gonna go. I'll ride the bus, hop a train, I might even catch a plane. Find myself, meet someone new, do anything I have to do till I can say your name without feeling any pain. And I'm gonna go down the road as far as I have to see this through. Ain't gonna stop till my broken heart's good as new. Where I land, I don't know, but I'm gonna go. Where I land, I don't know, but I'm gonna go. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Did you mention Hank Williams in that song?
I did.
Okay,
Yep.
well done.
Oh, we should do that. She's mentioned Cheating Heart too.
Okay,
Yeah, that's-
all right.
I guess we
well,
We could lead into this tune.
The chords in this are a little iffy because I just relearned it this week, and so.
So it's fresh in your head.
It's got like all 10 chords I know in this song, so. All right, I guess we can do this.
We'll see.
1, 2, 3, 4. Your cheating hearts will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating hearts will tell on you when the tears come down like the falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. But time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you when the tears come down like the falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Almost.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I didn't even know that song was on their list. All right.
That was cool.
It was cool. That was like we planned it, but we didn't.
I know.
We learned that for NERFA.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be covering a Patsy Cline song, and so we learned that.
And Jackie learned it with us too. She played with us at NERFA. There's a cool video floating around on YouTube with
Yeah.
us with Jackie in hotel room at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, those 2:30 showcases are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of Jackie, I'll do a cover too because she and I just had this great rehearsal a couple of weeks ago because we were supposed to go down and play this house concert on Cape Cod, which originally was supposed to happen in October 2020, and it got canceled obviously due to COVID, and then so it was rescheduled to June 25th of this year. We had this great rehearsal and we had all these songs planned, and then on June 24th the host texted me and he's like, I've had a COVID exposure. I'm waiting for my results.
Yeah.
And then, so it was like 10 in the morning, and then about 3 in the afternoon, he texted me back, and he was like, I have COVID.
Oh.
So, needless to say, I'm not sure I'll ever play that concert, because I think he'd already canceled his May concert just because the numbers were so high, and he didn't think it was safe. So I think he's feeling a little discouraged. But we put together this song. This is one of my dad's favorite songs ever. That's how I learned it. So hopefully I'll remember it from 2 weeks ago when we were playing it. There's a young man that I know whose age is 21. Comes from down in southern Colorado, just out of the service, and he's looking for his fun someday soon. I'm going with him someday soon. My parents cannot stand him 'cause he rides the rodeo. My father says that he will leave me crying, but I would follow him right down the roughest road I know. Someday soon, I'm going with him someday soon. And when he comes to call, my pa ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause he's just as wild in his younger days. So blow, you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's driving in tonight from California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, I'm going with him someday soon. Well, I've been consistently bad on that B minor the whole time. And when he comes to call, my pa ain't got a word to say. Guess it's 'cause he's just as wild in his younger days. So blow, you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's driving in tonight from California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Someday soon, I'm going with him someday soon. Thank you. And I have blanked on who actually wrote that song. I would give them credit, except I can't remember. I don't know if anyone in the audience knows. Judy Collins had a big hit with it, but I don't think she didn't write it. Was that who it is? So, anyway. Yes, yeah.
Lucy Kaplansky has a really good cover of that.
Does she? I mean,
Yeah.
a bunch of people have covered it, but my dad he had a Judy Collins album, and he used to lie on the living room floor and listen to the album, and that was his favorite song on it. So, and then later, when I was singing with the symphony chorus, I got to sing with Judy Collins. So that was cool. I mean, in the chorus, but yeah, so that was pretty cool. My dad thought that was like, as far as my dad was concerned, I had like made it.
That is cool.
So what are we doing?
You tell me.
I don't know. Ian Tyson.
Ian Tyson. Yes, that's who it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who does that? What would you rather do?
Okay, I can do that. Do you want to introduce this? While I'm tuning, just say something.
This is yours.
Okay.
I don't know what to say about this
All
one.
right.
I have a joke if you need me to tell a joke.
Do it.
All right. I'll tell you one of my two one of my 2 show jokes. I'll tell you the short one. There's a long one that I have for other occasions. But the short one, probably many of you have heard this maybe, is what do you call a short psychic who has escaped from prison? And the answer is a small medium at large.
That's a good joke.
Okay. I have nothing to say about this
Nothing
song.
to say?
No.
All right. What's it called?
Writing my song.
All right.
It's kind of autobiographical, so.
Penny's autobiography.
Anniversary of my birth, walking through the neighborhood, everything covered in green dust. Hamilton and Bedford in my ears, voices so sweet and fierce, searching for the spark that had been lost. California was just a dream that became reality. From the southern sun to the fog like heavy cream. Wouldn't change it for all the world. Golden feet for this starry-eyed girl. Ooh, I'm writing my song. Where have you gone, Mother Time? Where have you gone, Mother Time? Ooh, where have you gone? Ooh, I'm writing my song. Traveling to the heartland, how many more years will it be so? When they are gone, will I still go? Or never see my home again, that chapter coming to an end? Ooh, I'm writing my song. Where have you gone, Mother Time? Where have you gone, Mother Time? Ooh, where have you gone? Time passes like a dream upon the moon. Open your eyes, blink, and it's gone. Gravestones set in green fields, one by one I read their names. From just a child to ancient as the northern wind. Could it be that I've come home, full circle to the place I've always known? Ooh, I'm writing their songs. Where have you gone, Mother Time? Where have you gone, Mother Time? Ooh, where have you gone? Where have you gone, Mother Time? Where have you gone, Mother Time? Ooh, where have you gone? Ooh, I'm writing my song. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I can relate to the where has time gone, especially in the last 3 years, right? Like everything's
Right.
a little,
Time warp.
yeah. So I grew up listening to country music. It wasn't something, my parents were into folk music, but I fell in love with the show Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters. Does anyone remember that show?
Yes.
And so I was like totally gone. I was into it. So I would, when I started writing songs, I would write all these like heartbreak songs because that's, that's kind of what I related to, especially with Barbara Mandrell. She sang a lot of heartbreak and cheating songs and stuff like that. And when I got married a couple years ago, another songwriter that I'd known for a really long time said, like, what are you going to do now? Like, how you're happily married. How are you going to write all these heartbreak songs? And I was like, oh, don't you worry. I know what it felt like. And so this is one of those post-marriage heartbreak songs that I have written, and it's called A Real Country Song. A real country song should have a catch in its voice, a cry in the steel guitar. It should pierce your soul with the words in your heart, like it knows just who you are. It should make you long for everything you miss. A real country song should hurt a little bit. A real honky-tonk should have a neon sign and sawdust on the dance floor. Pitchers of beer and buckets of wings, and someone calling for one more. It should have a jukebox playing Straight and Jones. A real honky-tonk should make you feel a little more alone. And a real drink should have some fire, hard to swallow, with another that follows to kill that pain you're trying to drown. Yeah, a real drink should burn as it's going down. A real goodbye should rip a hole in your life and tear your heart to shreds. A pain that cuts so deep it makes you bleed, and not just a word that was said. It should leave you looking for that thing you'll never find. A real goodbye should leave a piece of you behind. And a real goodbye is the reason why you order that whiskey so strong in a honky-tonk with an old jukebox playing a real country song. Thank you.
Is that new?
New, I mean, it's on the new
New-ish.
album, but
Okay.
it's yeah, like within the last pandemic
Pretty.
sort of time frame.
I like that.
What are we doing? That or,
River Sloma.
Huh?
Do River Sloma.
okay. I'm already at that key.
Huh?
You can introduce those. Go for it.
So this next song is one we wrote on a road trip out to Illinois to see Penny's family. And Penny was driving at the time, and all of a sudden, she just like veered off the highway and says, I want to check out this town. And we were in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And as we were driving through, kind of like lost, she's just driving down these alleyways, and there was just this, I can picture this house, just this one guy sitting outside his house, just like hanging on his porch with a cigarette, and like house was kind of run down, and that like vision is like, as we finally found our way out of Scranton, ended up back on the road.
4 days later.
Right. Well, this vision kind of made us do a little research about Scranton, and Penny came up with this song about it's called the River Slope Mine, and I think it was in the 50s, 40s.
Yeah. 50s.
The mining company thought it was a great idea to start mining underneath the Susquehanna River. So they said, "Oh no, don't worry. Like, go ahead. The river's not going to collapse on you." And then the song will tell the story. This is River Slope Mine. Still in that sad lane.
I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Just another working town. Sitting ducks in a row house. Front porches falling down, falling down, falling down. Porches falling down. Winter's hard, the work is harder. Hard on lungs and hands. Is this why we cross the ocean? Risk our lives in this promised land, promised land, promised land, this promised land. Forced us up ever higher. They said it's safe, you'll see. No need to worry about the river. 12 who died would disagree, disagree, disagree. 12 would disagree. Oh, Susquehanna River, their souls ever to enshrine. That mournful winter's day, they were digging their own graves in the River Slope Mine. Mine's closed down, my brothers scattered like leaves blown from the trees. Their profits all that matter. I time to grieve, time to grieve, time to grieve, left with time to grieve. Oh, Susquehanna River, their souls ever to enshrine. That mournful winter's day, they were digging their own graves in the river slow mine. River slow mine. River slow mine.
Thank you.
That is.
Sorry.
We know how to bring
That
down a
is
room.
little bit of like I can understand why. So they just were all lost under the river?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yes.
terrible.
It is a terrible story.
Wow. So I think if I'm counting right, we each have 2 left to do.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. So I'm going to play this song, and then I'm going to have Tim come up for the final one, just so Tim doesn't think I've forgotten about him. So this song, I was actually watching Tim play a gig, and a friend of ours was there, and he said to me, "Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't make whatever the other thing was that he was talking about." He said, "I had to flip burgers at my wife's cousin's barbecue." And I said, "That's all right." And I said, "Family's got to do what family's got to do. I get it." And then later, I picked up my guitar, and the first draft of this song came out. Family's gotta do what family's gotta do, no questions asked. Family's gotta do what family's gotta do, good or bad, 'cause you don't turn your back on family. You shut your mouth and you scrub the blood, no questions asked. Burn the clothes, clean up the mud, cover the tracks, 'cause you don't turn your back on family. You get your head and your story straight, no questions asked. Paint the car, change out the plates, destroy the map, and you don't turn your back on family. Oh, blood is thicker than water, that's what Mama and Daddy told. And for $500,000, it's thicker than the law. Rum on a beach in Mexico, no questions asked. This high life is the way to go, paid for in cash, 'cause you don't turn your back on family. Well, family's gotta do what family's gotta do, no questions asked. Family's gotta do what family's gotta do, and you don't turn your back on family. No, you don't turn your back on family. Thank you.
Speaking of family,
Family song.
are we doing this one? Okay. Dear Rose.
Talk about
I wrote this song in memory of Tony's mom, and but I am notorious for forgetting the words. I don't think I've ever played this where I haven't forgotten the words, so we'll see what happens. I don't know why.
You'll get it.
Okay. Dear Rose, he's doing well. Your best work, as far as I can tell. Dear Rose, he turned out okay. You raised him right, then sent him on his way. Dear Rose, time flies so fast. 'Twas just a babe held within your grasp. Dear Rose, dear Rose, he's got your chin, that famous nose, and your charming grin. Dear Rose, when he gets down, picks himself up, he learned to stand his ground. Hey Rose, here's the best part. You share the tenderest and softest heart, dear Rose. It seems he has your temperament, your humor, and New England ways. I know your memory always helps him through the stalls and darker days. Dear Rose, I had 4 cats. He didn't blink, ever the diplomat. Dear Rose, now that they're gone, lends me his shoulder that I can cry upon. And Rose, he misses them too, never quite as much as he misses you, dear Rose. Oh Rose, I wish we'd had more time before you had to move along. Guess I'll have to settle talking to you through this song. Hey Rose, here's the best part. You shared the tenderest and softest heart, dear Rose. Dear Rose.
Thank you. That song had a B minor in it before, but that's been edited out.
Yes,
So you're not the only one that has the B minor.
I was stressed about playing that chord every time, so we just changed it.
I was thinking when I was playing that song, I was like, this wasn't happening a couple of weeks ago when Jack and I were, but like every single time I couldn't find it.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's not my favorite chord ever, for sure.
It's a mental block at this point.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Did you get
No, it's my fault.
So I'm going to have Tim come back up for my last song. I want to thank Folkapotamus for asking me to share the evening
No, thank you.
with them. Thank you
Yeah.
guys. And thank you, Danny, for the sound, and Aaron for running this cool place. I'm glad I finally got up to see it. So this is another, once I had figured out that, I could write a blues and it could sound okay, I went back to an old song that I'd been trying to write years ago and found the work tape and put some more verses to it and basically asked Tim to play it to make it sound cool. So, wait, but I have to be in the right place. Yeah. No, that's not the right place. Gosh. Okay. Yeah. It's called Whole Lotta Open Road. It's very different from what Penny and Tony just played. But thank you all for listening too. I need a tank full of gas and a whole lot of open road. I need a tank full of gas and a whole lot of open road. I'm gonna roll out of this town. I don't care where I go. You see, this town ain't big enough for that man and me. Yeah, this town ain't big enough for that man and me. Well, he told me that he loved me, but he's a lying sheep. Well, I walked in on him sucking face with some trashy blonde. Yeah, I walked in on him sucking face with some trashy blonde. Well, he begged me not to leave, but I'm already gone. I take my beat up car and my broken down heart. I take my beat up car and my broken down heart. I'll go anywhere he ain't and make a brand new start. I need a tank full of gas and a whole lot of open road. I need a tank full of gas and a whole lot of open road. Should have asked you to play bass on this. Of this town, I don't care where I go. I'm gonna do that again so I can hear Tony play the bass. I need a tank full of gas and where I go. And one more time. I'm gonna roll out of this town. I don't care where I go. Tim Foley and Tony Trice. I should have thought it was the beginning of the song.
We should have talked about that before. We should have done some stuff together.
And thank you all. Turn it over to Folkapotamus to close out the show.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Tim.
And I will reiterate everything Kirsten already said, but thank you for everybody for coming out. Chris for the support, Kirsten's family, Aaron, thanks for putting it all together, and Danny, thank you for the amazing sound. It sounds awesome up here. I hope it sounds great out there, but we appreciate it, and it's really nice to be back out in public playing music and being normal again. Not that we were ever that normal.
You were
but
never normal,
no.
Tony.
Maybe that was a bad example.
So we wanted to include a John Prine song, and this one he actually did write. So we learned this song. It was the last song he ever recorded before he died of COVID in 2020. Sorry to bring in another sad
Yeah,
element.
bring it down.
The song's not actually that sad, but
Penny downer.
I just got that.
Sorry.
so this is called "I Remember Everything" by John Prine. I've been down this road before. I remember every tree. Every single blade of grass holds a special place for me. And I remember every town and every hotel room, every song I ever sang on a guitar out of tune. I remember everything, things I can't forget. The way you turned and smiled on me the night that we first met. And I remember every night, your ocean eyes are blue. How I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. I've been down this road before, alone as I can be, careful not to let myself go sneaking up on me. Got no future in my happiness, though regrets are very few. Sometimes a little tenderness is the best that I could do. Yes, I remember everything, things I can't forget. Swimming pools of butterflies that slipped right through the net. And I remember every night, your ocean eyes of blue. How I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. How I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
All right. Let's hear it for Folkapotamus
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
and for Kirsten Manville and for Tim Foley, who's clapping for himself in the audience. And One Broadway Collaborative has open all the time. We have shows every weekend. We have a website, onebroadway.org, and you can find out all the shows we're doing at onebroadway.org. And you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and all kinds of good stuff. And if you want to know our Facebook, Instagram, I can give you a business card, and it has all the information on it. So everybody have a great rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.